Hi everyone, welcome back to our next video where we were solving some examples on time complexity. We have seen various cases of time complexity like while loops. We have seen many for loops. There is one more example on that. If you remember in our previous video, we have seen that when we divide in input, then it becomes the time complexity of log n. If you remember that, while if you remember, we did one example like while, and you do some basic operation, and we were doing n is equals to n by 2, right? For this, the time complexity was log n, right? Now, on the same grounds, let's take one more example here where I'm saying one for loop is there for I equals to 1, I less than n, and I plus plus. Another nested for loop is j equals to 1, j less than equal to 1, and j is equals to j plus 1. So here this condition and this conditions are very important. So take a pause and think how many times. So we understand that this is the basic operation, right? If you remember that to calculate time complexity, we need to find out how many times the basic operation gets executed, right? Or if you remember in our previous video, the basic operation is nothing but it's the most important part of the algorithm. It can be more than one also. In that case, whatever the dominant execution happens, that will be the time complexity, right? So in this count, this increment of count is the basic operations. So let's see. So if I is 1, right? If you see, if it will go to 1, 2 and that way. If I is 1, do you know what will be j? And let's say it will be n, whatever the n you will be giving it, right? It will be n. But in case of 2, what do you think? It will be n by 2. Then like this, it will go like this way. Please think how this loops getting executed by putting the values. You take one and then you keep on going and you will find this series, right? So what you have to do next is you just need to calculate how many times this series is getting executed. That is nothing but n plus n by 2 plus n by 3 plus n by 4 plus so on n by n. So if you take n as common, 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus so on till 1 by n. And see, this we take as approximation as log n, right? So this becomes time complexity of n log n. So this is how we calculate time complexity. Hope you understand this video. The important part is you may have a question that how come this becomes log n. So this is how we'll see in the next video, which we call as efficiency of classes. We take an approximate value that if the thumb rule for these kind of series is that they are dividing the input, right? So we take them as log n. That's what I told in case of while loop, right? But still we have different efficiency classes, n square, n factorial, 2 power and all those, and we'll compare each of the efficiency classes so that in future whenever you get chance to deal with those kind of stuffs, you can directly know that which efficiency class falls before or after whom, right? So if you like the videos, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.